tomorrow in Harris Teeter.
That's right. You can come up behind you.
Yeah. And there's only 4 high schools, 3 high schools, 4 high schools, so.
Right.
I mean, so it's think about, and I'm from Southside Chicago.
Use your right hand lane. You're gonna make a. Actually, no. Let me see. I'm trying to see where my.
I said make a right turn, but
Go ahead. Then do the app. Then go by the app. I have to go by the DoorDash app, but sometimes the GPS is not right on the DoorDash app.
Shift to Waze.
I don't like Waze as much.
I like Waze because I like the colors.
I do like, and Google Maps has just improved their platform, because Waze, I like that you can put down where cops are, but Google Maps, you can do that now.
Oh, because Waze been stealing their stuff.
That's right.
Instead of the advertisement. But, right. I didn't know that you can tell somebody else you can. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Google Maps does that.
Look, okay, I don't mean to be all up in your business. Like if you want to.
You sure you don't like people?
I do like people. I just don't want a bunch of people I don't like in my car.
Yeah. You don't give me any vibes of introvert.
Okay. No, I'm not an introvert. Okay, I can't. It's not doing it. That's you can put it as default to your app. Can you put Waze as your default GPS?
Yeah, I switch back and forth.
Well, I was going to tell you, when the Waze app is open, there's like a little plus sign or something on the bottom. Hit that and it'll bring up a drop list of things that you can say, like construction, back up.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Well, you can do
that.
Cops are there.
On
like
GPS.
Trap. It'll tell you which lane.
On GPS now, you mean?
Yeah. It'll tell you like upcoming is a police detective.
On Google now.
Yeah, no, on Google it'll say that too, but Waze it will.
Oh no, I know Waze.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said Google.
No, Google has just started that, which
okay.
Was like they copied Waze.
But they got to get up with the game.
Yeah, they do.
But he
got time for people like
I remember me? I took her Honda Pilot. It was sitting there, had a tow, and can't get it to work, could get the key to work and wherever. And he's like, I think something wrong. There's something wrong. And he's like, he got computer screens up in his garage.
Oh, that's nice.
He said, he got about $100,000 worth of my tools. They borrowed tools from me.
Damn. So you know how to work on cars?
He does.
Yeah.
He said he works for them, but they borrow tools that they don't have from him.
Oh, I thought you meant from you.
No, from him.
Okay.
And
this used to be my house. Right here, the second house on the right, that used to be my husband. No, it's not now. Not now. The people that we rented it to is my ex-husband. We got divorced, and he got the house and which I don't know how that happened, because
he got the house
together. Yeah.
He got the house. And
I got kids. He got the house. So, but I think what happened was what had happened was the debt equal to the equity we had in the house, so it was a wash pretty much.
Okay.
So he got the house, but he ended up not paying it off. He ended up not paying it off and sending it out for rent or renting it out. Well, he still has it. He still owns it. He's still renting it out. But every time I go by there, which is not frequently because I don't come to Thomasville very, very much, but the yard's overgrown, the house needs pressure washing. It hurts my heart because that's the first house I ever bought.
That's rentals. Yeah, that's the.
It hurts my heart. I'm like, you have a little pride. You know, there's a really good garage right up here that does window tinting. They're 2 Mexican brothers, and they do such a good job. They did my windows right up here on the left. If you ever want your windows tinted or
I thought that was cheap. Nah, that's all right because I went to price some. Because I had my Acura, I had tint, and I couldn't get inspected. Guess you can't get them tint. That's all okay. I just go see how much to get tinted. About 34, 200 what? $300.
Oh, this is expensive at the dealership or whatever. They only charged me $140, and I have a Nissan Rogue. It's a little SUV, so but they did a really good job. Plus, they will as long as you have the car. If you go back in and peels or anything, they'll replace it.
Do they do paint?
No, they don't do paint. They just do
I need to get my Acura paint.
I need paint too because my car, I tell you, no lie when I say I am running the hell out of my car. I'm running it in the ground. I got to find another way to make money other than DoorDash.
Well, how you do?
It varies. Sometimes there'll be a big influx of drivers, like when they'll hire a bunch of people, and then it kind of the market's saturated, so there's not a lot of good.
But you do you Uber Eats and
No, I just do DoorDash. Usually about $20 an hour, about that.
Okay.
If it's really busy on a Friday or Saturday night, or Saturday and Sunday morning, you gotta know when to work. Like with food, it's the breakfast, dinner, and lunch rush.
Right.
Like you're gonna have to work those hours if you want to make money in DoorDash. And I cherry pick like crazy because we get to see how much the total is before we take the order.
Oh yeah.
So we can, if somebody's wanting me to go 8 miles for $2, hell no.
Lost your mind.
DoorDash only gives us $2 per delivery. That's it.
You look for the +2, +3.
That's what I'm looking for right there.
The bonus time, yeah, +2. Yeah, you sure you don't want?
No, I don't.
You balance it out like I do. It's better for me to drive. It's better for the drive.
And get in and out of the car.
Eat. Well, I have a friend. He drives on the weekend. He said, "Oh no, I just drive. I ain't getting out of the car." He said, "What you Uber Eats?" No. Now Saturday I did 2 Uber Eats, and there was deliveries.
Oh yeah. Make it right at the light.
Oh, this is good content, right? Oh, did you see the one about our video people?
No, I didn't. I just saw it on the app. It's the app.
Oh, the app's so I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
Now I cut pieces.
Not only that, listen, this is another thing. Byron, I'm not a good driver. People would be reporting me like crazy. I speed, I get up on asses.
That's his dog to the car.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm 53. When I stopped apologizing for my driving when I turned 45. I had, my whole life, I'm like, yes, I'm a good driver. My kids are grown. 30-year-old and a 27-year-old. They're like, Mom, you can't drive. I'm like, yes, I can. I was so defensive for my driving for years. Finally, when
A Hero's Journey with DRD. And I have one segment already called Ride and Share. Ride and Share with Dr. D.
I like that.
Ride and Share. Ride and Share, Dr. D. Now, my new segment, like this going to be a new segment.
Let's see. I don't see. Let's see.
You got Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's easy to link.
Okay, go ahead.
A Hero Seeks,
yeah.
SEEKS. All together. A Hero, HEROSEEKS.
HEROS
EEKS.
Okay. Oh, Hero 6. Okay, I got you.
Is it?
Byron, Dr. D. Yeah, there you go.
Now hit that and follow. Now when you scroll down, hit that link.
Yep.
And then take my website, and you see a YouTube icon.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Oh no, I don't even. Yeah, it is right there. Okay. I like where you put down that you have that you are a coach and that you are a mental health advocate, and that's really important.
That's right. Yeah.
I have bipolar, and I've had a lot of issues with mental illness my whole life. I'm on medication and I go to therapy.
Okay, good.
It's important.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will stop taking their medicine once they feel better. And my daughter is 27. She just got diagnosed with it. It can be genetic. It can be.
Yeah.
So she got diagnosed
that influx
with
of chemical.
And she took her medicine the first 6 months, and she's like, I don't need this. I'm fine. I'm like, no, you keep taking it. Well, she stopped taking it, and then she had a big manic episode and went crazy and cheated on her boyfriend. So she's like, I think I need to take it. I'm like,
she said she's shooting on boyfriend?
She cheated on him.
Oh.
She cheated on her boyfriend.
Well,
more than once, too. Like, he found all the evidence.
In the same night?
Yeah.
She really had a manic episode.
When you're manic, you do a lot of crazy shit. You can become psychotic. You can have you can act out sexually, spending too much money.
Yeah.
You're real hyper. Speaking. What the fuck? See, I couldn't drive because I'd be doing that, and people be like, I don't appreciate the conversation. I don't appreciate that language. Fuck you! Step on the brake. Get out.
See, I think the medication is good because your body does heal itself. However, it's with diet and exercise. But everybody ain't got the right type of diet, and they're not that disciplined to do it.
Important. Therapy saved my life.
Because you need the coping mechanism.
Yes, it is. It's given me better coping mechanisms. I mean, I've attempted suicide more than once or twice in my life, throughout my life.
And when you did succeed, so thank God I didn't succeed.
Well, I have this semicolon, which stands for people that are survivors of suicide or whatever, and I have that tattoo. I really like it. But yeah, I mean, I was really sick on and off for a lot of years, most of my life, and my 4 kids had to go through dealing with me. They said that I didn't do a bad job, but you know how it is. You never, as a parent, you always worry about how your parenting is.
Oh yeah, I know. I got 2.
You got 2? How old are they?
12 and 10.
Oh, are they girls or boys?
I have a boy and a girl.
How old's the girl?
The girl's 10.
Just wait. Oh Lord. Everything you see him doing right now, because I have a son and a daughter. Everything you see him doing, because he's pre-teen.
He's 13.
Okay, he's teen. Then you think she's gonna go through this? It's gonna be 10 times worse because it's a girl. 10 times worse. The drama is real.
How
you left-hand lane.
You know, like I look at people's like well, I want a lot of men don't want to have girls. You know why? Because they did wrong.
Yeah,
I said, I'm good. I'm good.
Left-hand lane. Oh wait, there's a car there.
Yeah. Get now. Want to do it now.
I do that all the time. I pull in front of people. I run up on curbs. I hit mailboxes. I don't stop.
Don't stop till you get enough.
If I just tap a mailbox, I'm not going to stop. That's wasting their time.
Yeah, man.
It's just a mailbox.
The camera may catch me, right?
Well, but I'm going to get a body cam because a lot of people will order DoorDash and say they didn't get it. Even though you send them a picture, make it look to the light.
Okay.
And yeah, a lot of people order food and say,
and you should.
Yeah. And then you get in trouble because they said they didn't get it, so they get free food. You know, they get.
Oh yeah, it's a hustle.
Now I have given it to the wrong address once. One time I did, and I owned it. I'm like,
did they say thank you? But comment. I do lives every Wednesday. I do lives with everyone.
You do?
Yeah. See, my moniker on my YouTube channel is to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, educate, helping people get beyond their first move and creating better mind. My focus is on emotional regulation.
That's a problem for people that are bipolar. We can't emotionally regulate that.
It's a problem for everybody.
It is. You're right.
Because a lot of times
people just act out and they don't.
It's based on last time it's based on learned behavior.
Yes.
You learn from your parents, your preachers, your teachers, and then you respond as you learn.
That's right.
That's the first program. You learn based on the predisposition, genetic tracks, your environment, where you come from, as well as the situation you experience. You develop who you are, your first persona.
Yep.
And now, the thing about that, you had no part in creating it. You just pulled information from those 3 areas. But after that first program, after you get of age, you say, wait, this ain't working.
Right.
So if you know that's not working,
the definition of insanity is doing the
same thing over again. If you know it's not working, change the program.
That's right.
Why you think they update phones?
That's right.
They update phone. They got Google 7 because they need something else to work better. You need things to work more efficiently to complete your purpose. So if you don't adjust the previous program, the base level, then you won't be efficient enough to complete the purpose that God created you to create.
Thank you. Yes.
You still work, but you'll work at a pace that wasn't.
It's going to hinder you.
That's going to hinder you from doing what you was placed here to do.
Success. A lot of abuse, a lot of violence, a lot of neglect, and when I was growing up, and it did shape me into who I am. And I didn't learn proper parenting skills from my parent.
Right.
I just had one, and I'm an only child, and she died when I was 16. So I've been on my own since then.
Try to figure this thing out.
Try to figure it out. But I when I had kids, I knew for sure what I didn't want to do.
Right.
Because what my mom did was not good.
Right.
So, and my kids don't want children. I'm like, was your childhood that bad that you don't want to inflict that up on somebody else? They don't want children. They say they're being selfish. I'm like, I want to be a grandmother. But then I was like, you know what? No, that's fine. Whatever you want to do.
They don't want you because they want to think about themselves.
No, they are thinking about themselves.
That's it.
And they don't want. And but you know what? I'd rather have somebody think of that before you get pregnant than after.
But you got a boy and a girl, right?
Uh-huh.
See, your girl can't think like that too long.
They have 2 golden retrievers. Those are their babies. And her boyfriend's 30. They have a $350,000 house in Kernersville. Both have great jobs, but they don't want children.
The boyfriend don't. Did she get a contract yet?
What kind of contract?
Engagement. She married yet?
She doesn't want. They don't want to get married. I don't think they're gonna. They own a house together. They own 2 dogs together, but they're not. It's the millennials. They're crazy.
You know that's a.
I hate to say it, but they are.
But you know what happens. You know what happens. I don't want to. About 38, 39.
Control pill. Whoops.
Man. Oh, you look so cute, little baby.
Right.
And you 39.
Yeah.
You 30. I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Why you do her? I had so much stuff to do.
Yeah. But then on the other flip side of that, don't you think too many people are having kids that they don't want, that they should have been prepared for? Like, you have to look at check this out. You have to go to a class or a driving something and pass a test to drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a certain age to vote or join the military. You don't have to have any prerequisites to be a parent, which is the most important job in the world.
Yeah, but I think the thing about that is that in all of that, you still have a choice. And there's like 50 different types of contraceptives.
No, you're right. I agree with you 100%.
And if you're going to have the baby, if you don't want, this is my view, put it for adoption.
I did that. When I turned 30 and got divorced, we were married for 10 years. After, why am I opening it up to you like this? Oh, no, I don't know. You're just so easy to talk to.
I'm Dr. D.
So, when I dated the guy right after my divorce, I was dating a guy, and we were together for about a year. Got pregnant. And I had a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old already. And I was working 2 jobs to make ends meet. I knew I couldn't take care of that baby.
Right.
I knew it. But I signed up, or I made an appointment to have an abortion, canceled it, made another appointment, canceled it, made another appointment, canceled it. I was like, I can't do this. I've been pregnant and had a baby. I know, and I don't think I could live with myself. I don't judge anybody else at all. I don't pass judgment on anybody. But for me personally, I don't think I would have ever gotten over it had I had an abortion. Right. So I placed the baby for adoption. I got to choose his parents.
Is it open?
Mm-hmm. It is. You know this. I am really impressed with you. So a lot of people don't realize that open adoptions are available now.
Right.
Yes, he's 22, and I used to get pictures and letters.
So have you met him?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now ain't you so glad that you made that choice?
Yes, absolutely. I believe in pro-choice, though. I believe there should be...
That is the choice.
I know, but what I'm saying, you know what I mean.
But you know, I believe the culture pushes. They don't push having to adoption.
No, they don't.
The emphasis,
it's
even that little girl, kill them, because it's killing them.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I mean, and when you got little girls say, listen, I was aborted, but I made it. But I was nothing. And she get in front of Congress and said, I was aborted by handicap now. But I was nothing. That's, whoa! But to able to have a child, I know I can't take care of it.
Right.
But somebody else wants it.
That's what I did. I knew I could.
And they're a better parent, and I could be a great auntie. Auntie mama.
No, I'm not going to be an auntie. He's 22 now and he's grown. And me and my kids went down there to visit. He lived in Texas. Went down to visit him for a couple of his birthdays and stuff. He knows he's adopted. They tried for 7 years and couldn't have kids. And he's a speech therapist and she's a teacher. And they tried over and over and over. Kids never did work, and they just were so broken. They wanted a child so badly. And I chose them. I talked to them on the phone. They came up here when I delivered him. I asked them if they wanted to be in the delivery room because that's their child. When they adopted, that's their child. And they'll want to look back on this day as the day was birth.
Yep, that's...
A lot of first mothers don't understand that that's so important for adoptive parents to be there when their child is born. Now, I kept him with me until they discharged us from the hospital.
Okay.
But then we went to my church and had a small little ceremony where we laid hands on them and prayed for them. And they're Christians too, and that's one of the reasons I chose them. And so this whole walk with him has been The most painful thing for me in my whole life is having to place him for adoption, but I don't regret it.
Right.
I don't regret it. I know I did the right thing.
Yeah.
He's alive and kicking and doing well. He got a basketball scholarship to college, a 4-year ride.
See, okay. You have to look at the pair. Change your lens.
Change your lens. I like that.
The most painful before the third child. What was the most painful thing that you ever done?
It is the most.
No. Think about it. It's a different perspective. How's your labor?
3 hours. That's it.
Oh, they heard all?
No, I had a girl. He was 9.5 pounds too.
Now see, okay, you just messed up my whole analogy. My analogy
yes,
is
it hurt. Yes.
9 pounds. My son was 9 pounds.
Yeah.
And we had epidural after 27 hours.
Yeah.
After 27 hours.
That's
The
crazy.
head came out. He said, "We have."
Stay there.
And she's like, "Well, we have to grip it." And then I prayed about it. He's like, "Well, let's go ahead and do the C-section.
Right.
C-section is better to have a healthy baby than
right.
emergency C-section."
I agree.
And so that's what we did. But the baby is coming out yet, because she has pedunculated fibroid, so it ain't too much room.
You know a lot. I'm really impressed with you. This has been such a good ride.
Yes. So I was about to do the contrast. If you had the natural birth and baby came out and the labor, all that stuff, to women, that's most painful. But after the pain,
it is the most painful.
But after the pain,
physically painful. Yes.
Right. But after the pain,
is the most joy we've ever experienced.
So in contrast, after you gave him up, the walk after that,
that's been painful.
Yeah.
Been really. Mm-hmm. Emotionally, it's
It's a detach.
Yeah, they say that birth mothers experience the same type of pain as mothers that had their children die.
Right.
Because I've been grieving him for his whole life because I've not been there. You have kids. How would you feel if somebody else was raising one of your children? It would kill you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And even though I didn't get to know him, I'm still his mother. I knew him. I carried that baby.
But but the point is, you knew where you were in the situation right then, but you still had access to him.
I did.
Suppose
it was an open adoption.
But suppose you didn't.
I would recommend. I didn't.
Right.
I made sure that it was an open.
That definitely.
That would be extreme. I knew that having an open adoption would help me emotionally.
Right.
Because I would still have some type of information coming to me through his mother and father.
And you do.
Yes, I do.
You do that. So I think it's a painful process, but in the end,
I don't regret it.
Right.
I don't.
So in the
I
end,
can sleep at night.
Right. A lot of processes have a lot of pain in them, but it's a lesson in the process.
It's still painful.
Yeah.
It really is. To this day, I'm still. I mean, I have. It's a trauma that I. It's trauma that I have not ever really gotten over.
Oh, but he may have grandbabies.
He may. That's a good point.
Yeah.
You know, he may be the one that comes
he
in
may
the
be.
clutch.
He may be the one.
He may be the one.
Yeah, he may be the one.
You've been delightful.
So you got my Instagram, and I'll do my lives every Wednesday.
Yeah, put me on your video.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm gonna. Oh wait, did I not send you that yet? Did I send you?
What?
Yes, I did.
Journeymen, journeywomen, that's the end of this video. Hope you received something from this content that I put out. And also, if you'd like to get a little bit more, look up above and click the Purpose Driven series and my Emotion series. I promise you there's something in there for you. And if you need